All right, now I'm going to keep it moving to our 3 count. And the 3 count this week, fellas, is I wanted to talk about the main event at Raw, which was Drew McIntyre versus Kurt Angle, where it was supposed to be Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, but kayfabe style. He decided to put Drew McIntyre in against Kurt Angle, and Drew McIntyre proceeded to basically do an 11-minute squash against Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle got in a little bit of offense, but Drew McIntyre, as the cocky heel that he's been portrayed to be,
I like that shit.
Beat Kurt Angle with his own moves in a Raw main event, which is strange. Like, you don't see stuff like that in a Raw main event, which is why it stuck out so much to me. He put Kurt Angle, he gave Kurt Angle at least 2 Olympic slams.
Yeah.
And
ankle
then
lock.
Tapped him out with the ankle lock.
God, I can't believe he tapped him out. That's so crazy to me.
Which was awesome.
I loved
It essentially adds up to a squash for an up-and-comer versus a legend. And like I put on Twitter, at BFR Bill, I'm not even saying anybody else's because I need the followers. Wow. At BFR Bill, you probably can
follow BFR Bill.
You can find the rest of them.
Can you say the rest of our social media besides us?
Yeah, it's at BFR Bill, 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 and at BFR Bill.
No. There's BFR Pod too. That helps you out. BFR Pod on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, at BFR Pod. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
BFR
you can do
on
that.
Instagram.
But follow at BFR Bill.
Friends of BFR.
You guys all have thousands of followers. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
on Facebook as well. Well, I'm trying. Look, I'm allowing you to say BFR Bill,
BFR JCB, BFR Zach with an H, BFR Murr with 2 R's, at A Samo.
Help me help you.
A Samo.
A Samo. Oh, you don't follow him? Oh, we're boys on Twitter. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay, fair enough.
We like each other's stuff all the time.
Right
no,
on.
it's fine. But this is what a legend is supposed to do when he comes back.
Agreed.
A legend like Kurt Angle is supposed to come back and job to the next big guy that's supposed to come back. And this is why this segment stood out to me the most, is because in WWE, you have all these legends, Rey Mysterio not included, because Rey Mysterio looks fantastic.
He's still going.
He can still go.
Oh, man, he's still good. Him versus Almas, and we'll get to it in a little bit later. I loved it so much. But Angle is supposed to go out there and job to these guys.
And he has no problem doing it.
No. Well, Angle certainly doesn't. Maybe other guys do, but Angle probably had a conversation with Vince and Drew McIntyre where he's like, "Hey, you should use the Angle Slam on me. Like, hey, you should tap me on the ankle lock."
Yeah, he's doing everything right,
which is a blessing. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to go out on your back, and Angle doesn't look like he has a whole lot left in the tank, which is fine. The guy's done enough.
Which means he's doing it right, though.
Which means he's doing it right. And McIntyre was perfect in his role. McIntyre was yelling at him in the face. McIntyre could have put him away 5 minutes earlier, but decided to drag it out because he knew he was going to beat him. And to me, that's a perfect way to end the Raw, rather than some shit-ass talking segment where Triple H and Shawn Michaels are talking shit to Kane.
For me,
who, by the way, Kane was the MVP of that Crown Jewel match, but I mean... But this
the perfect
was
way to
better.
end Raw is an hour earlier, but I get what you're saying.
My mask!
You're right.
Right,
but,
my mask! Yeah, I was going to say, stop it.
That was
not the
Shawn
MVP.
Michaels doing a moonsault. Where's my mask?
Yeah, fuck out of here, the MVP.
Not the truth.
He's the MVP.
Whatever. Go ahead, Zach.
My only
The
thing
only guy can
with
still
it,
move.
I'm totally with you on legends doing
The only guy that can
jobs.
still fuck.
Gross, dude. Nobody wants to think about Kane having sex. What's wrong with you?
He's a necrophiliac anyway. I mean,
Oh, come on, man. Don't encourage this bullshit.
yeah,
Stop.
exactly.
How
we
dare
all
you.
remember that.
How dare you?
So, yes, I totally agree with you. Legends should do the jobs. He should go out on his back. And that's absolutely fine if they aren't going to use him anymore, which I don't even think they really need to, because he is not what he once was. But if they're going to use him in the future, he looks like a fucking joke. Like,
ouch.
I would have liked
God damn,
McIntyre.
Hurt my feelings.
Oh, shit.
McIntyre beating a slightly more competitive Angle puts him over even more, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think calling Angle a joke is a little bit insulting to Angle just because Angle's going out there just doing everything that he can. Like, he's not trying to get championships like Triple H, and he's not trying to headline.
And that's totally good. I'm fine with it if that's the case.
The thing is, he's got a ton of goodwill. People still chant for him. People still
yeah.
love Angle. And that's when people still love you and you still seem viable is when you should put guys over. Not when you're done at the end of your career to put a guy over, which Undertaker still didn't do versus Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
Jason's been right forever.
They're still going to love Angle even if he puts the young guys over. If anything else, they're going to love him even more because, most
he's a fighting legend.
That's what I mean. I just want him to still be viable.
Right.
I don't want him to look like shit. I'm not saying he is a joke. I'm saying if you do him like that, he will turn into one.
Right.
I want him to still be viable.
Yes, I totally
to put guys
agree.
over.
And look, and Drew is a monster. They're working him towards being an even bigger monster. He's going to be gold like
He could be the guy.
He is, and he was supposed to be years and years ago, and it didn't work out. He owned his craft elsewhere, came back. Now he's the shit. He's only getting better and beating
great.
somebody who used to be the wrestling machine, no matter what state that guy is in, is going to make them both look great.
Exactly. And Drew is at this perfect nexus of, sorry, pardon the pun, but this perfect nexus for Vince is that he's this huge guy that's completely polished, that can carry his own on the mic.
Yeah, he can talk.
And he can also be put into a main event program at any time, basically.
Good promo,
even
big,
though
hairy chest with a dick like Rene Dupree.
What the fuck, man?
No, he does not have a Rene Dupree dick.
And if you want to
does,
see more
really?
about Rene Dupree's dick, tune into our future podcast or our future YouTube.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel where
It's all about Rene Dupree's
we spend
dick.
a lot of time talking about Rene Dupree's dick.
Hey, all I
like
gotta
the
say is
segue.
I'm the one editing these things we did on YouTube.
Make the dick bigger.
I won't have to.
Yeah, no
But
shit. It's
just
already on
know,
those
That guy's got a fucking hog, man.
Jermaine
Jesus.
Dupri is going to be a reoccurring thing on our YouTube channel. I'm just putting that out there.
That's
I'm
good.
psyched. And that's going to be it for our 3 count. We only got like 10 minutes left. Jason, do the FMB Eatery, please.
FMB Eatery on 3453 Southampton, the corner of Southampton and Marquette. I will be there hopefully on Friday afternoon, tomorrow, somewhere around 1 o'clock, right before I go in and serve the good public their entrees for the evening. Hours, because I always keep forgetting about saying the hours. Hours are 8 to 2 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, they just do one service, if I'm not mistaken. That is from 5 to 8. And then Sunday, they do just one service. That's a lunch service from 8 to 2 as well. Obviously, you can go to Facebook and find them on Facebook, follow them. They usually tell you any specials that might be coming up. Things that you might need to know if they're closing. They closed on Halloween's, and obviously that's something to know if you're just out and about and you want to grab a bite to eat. You would know that FMB Eatery was closed because why? You follow them on Facebook. So like I said, check them out. FMB Eatery, 3453 Southampton on the corner of Hampton and Marquette. Tell them JCB and Bam from Ringside sent you.
I've actually told my wife that I am fucking done with burgers that aren't smash patties. Fucking done with them.
Why's that?
Never again.
Okay.
They're just so much lesser.
Okay.
Lesser than.
Then go check out the best burger that nobody really knows
Yeah,
about.
they are more than in the sense of they're bigger, but they are less than in the sense of flavor.
Okay. That's what's up.
Fuck non-smash patty burgers.
This is Bam from Ringside.
All right, not a whole lot of odds and ends here, guys, but I feel like we need to talk about Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch is doing serious work, man.
Doing good work.
She did a great promo on Smackdown, responding to Ronda Rousey, making fun of her for having to take jobs while she was training to be a wrestler. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I hope
Great
she rips
promo.
her fucking arm off and beats her with it. I swear to God. My problem with this now is how do you book this? Because Ronda's got to win because that's what Vince wants. But
I agree.
you don't want.
Becky has to look strong.
Becky has to look strong. You'd have to make Becky look strong, but then in some way, it just can't be a pin. I'm thinking it's DQ in some form
I
or
think
fashion.
it's
It's the safest
Charlotte.
way.
I think it's Charlotte to set up Charlotte Ronda.
I got a way to book it.
WrestleMania.
I got
to
a way
it.
to book it.
Talk to me.
Double turn. Like, Becky is acting like a heel right now, but Ronda is acting like a face. But
I'd be into that.
Becky clearly has the crowd behind her.
It
And
would
Ronda, I think the crowd is
It would work if
inching
you
towards.
if you add Shayna Baszler and the other 3-4 horsemen to that and flipped it like that. I can go with that.
I
That
mean,
would make sense.
when you think about WWE booking, you have to think. It's not like NJPW. Like, you have to think like they can always add Shane to the mix and just have him win everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like always bullshit can happen. But I think they're sitting on a gold mine with Becky Lynch. I think that Becky Lynch is doing the best work in WWE
Like I said,
now.
my biggest fear if they
Regardless
have
of
her
gender.
lose,
She's the
the
only
crowd
reason,
might go ape shit.
she's the only reason I watch WWE's product. Honestly, she's the reason. She's what I get excited about finding out what happened.
Man, when she said on Tuesday night that I know, Ronda, that you're the baddest bitch on the planet, and at Survivor Series, I'm going to make you mine.
Woo!
It's like,
I was like, uh-oh.
pretty good.
That was good.
And then she cut a promo backstage that they only aired on WWE that I saw on Twitter where she only reiterated that stuff. And it was a tremendous tremendous promo. And I'll say this. I know that people are calling her the next Rock. She's not the next Rock.
Yeah, slow down,
People are
everybody.
calling her the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Slow
That's
down.
closer.
Slow down.
The promo that she cut the other night was Dusty Rhodes. She was talking about how she came up from nothing and how she had to work all these jobs and shit like that. And that's a Dusty Rhodes promo.
That's a dream promo.
And that's
And
the
that's a
shit.
face. And that's a face promo to boot.
And that's
Yeah.
the shit that people get behind.
Right.
She's
Yeah, she
also
was
pausing
evil.
when the audience goes crazy. She is now pausing and like
She was in
soaking it
babyface
Right.
mode.
Yeah,
She
that's.
is.
I like the double turn.
I think they probably tell her, hey, don't shy away from the face stuff. If the crowd likes you, go and because she hasn't healed on the crowd at all.
She
Since
did
the
the first
beginning.
night.
she did
She
early.
did the
and
first
then-
night.
First night,
then
but it
now
didn't
it's
work.
Right
kind
after it didn't work because they kept cheering her.
Yeah, I was about
Right.
to say, everybody loves the Becky Lynch story unless you are a hardcore Charlotte fan.
And
Period.
I love I am a hardcore Charlotte fan, but
Guilty as charged.
Becky is a better promo. She's a better character right
And
now.
no other woman in the company could have the catchphrase "I'm the man,"
Right.
And get away with
it.
No.
Because we were talking about this on Sunday. Like, it's weird as a catchphrase for a woman, especially in this environment,
But it's badass
to
with
say
her.
that I'm the man, and she gets away with it
Every time. And look, she's the
it
man
is
as
good.
far as I'm concerned.
The only other thing I really want, Ambrose came out, and I like that they're stretching out the Ambrose explanation. That's
Agreed.
fine with me. Everybody's cool with that,
no
right?
rush.
Absolutely.
I also didn't mind AOP winning the tag belts
Loved it.
from Rollins because it protects Rollins and it's a way to put the belts on AOP.
Rollins came out with the belts for once.
Somebody here wanted to talk about Almas versus Ray.
Yeah, man. Okay, see, this is the bullshit I'm talking about, dog. Everybody's like, oh, Almas is going, oh, Vince likes Almas. Vince likes Almas. Vince is going to push Almas. And then here comes Rey Mysterio, and all of a sudden, Almas is back to square one again. Man, that's bullshit.
Vince is always going to go to his guaranteed money.
Look, there was
I'm not defending it.
There
I'm
was
just
a
saying.
time where you didn't have Hulk Hogan, you didn't have these big stars. They jumping ship to WCW or wherever the fucking case may be. You had to give the ball to Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Undertaker, and so on and so forth. At a certain point, Roman Reigns ain't coming back anytime soon. Damn, you book
Larry
AJ
Bird
like
isn't
shit.
walking through that door.
You book AJ like shit.
Kevin
You
McHale
book
isn't
fucking
walking
Joe
through that
like
door.
shit. We ain't even
Robert
talking about
Parrish
Joe.
isn't walking through that door.
We didn't even talk about Joe.
Red
that got
Outback isn't
swarmed
walking through
at
that
fucking
door.
Crown Jewel again. Man, here's your check,
Dennis Johnson
Joe.
isn't walking through that door.
Here comes Almas, this fucking beautiful, shiny fucking toy that everybody wants to play with. But no, here's Rey Mysterio. Fuck it, let's just play with the Rey Mysterio.
A beautiful fucking
shiny toy. That's the first present I want to open up on Christmas Day. Not these bullshit socks that I know is in this fucking box.
I'm not gonna get mad about one loss on SmackDown. It was a really great match. It was good wrestling.
See, you being too nice again, man.
Nah, he just brought you back down to earth.
No, how many times that he's lost to? Oh, no big deal, no big deal. Daniel Bryan twice. Now you got this shit. Come on, man. Stop being nice.
Becky Lynch versus Nikki Cross was a fun little surprise.
Awesome.
Also, we're not doing our official predictions till next week, but I want your unofficial prediction this week, and I only want one word. Styles or Brock? Who's winning? Murray.
Brock.
Jason.
It's unofficial, right?
Yeah, it's unofficial.
AJ.
Zach.
Unofficial AJ.
Unofficial Brock.
It's AJ's turn.
Thank you. Damn, man.
Like,
shit.
The referee is gonna miss a tap out or something.
Oh man, don't do that.
Shit.
Don't
The
do
other
that.
thing I want to mention was that I love Elias, and I think everybody here has everybody here has put their stock in Elias. They bought their stock in Elias. He had the match against Ziggler the other night, and he looked blown up, man. Dude didn't look like he could last that long.
He just sits down and plays guitar every week.
I know, but dude, you gotta get in some cardio, dude.
Well, I mean, damn. How do you get in cardio? You put him in fucking matches. It was like 2 months straight when he didn't have a match.
I got cardio this morning. Didn't have to fight anybody.
You know what? Not everybody wants to run a mile like your dumb ass.
Yeah, but if I was going to be on TV, maybe I would do it.
Guess who ain't on TV?
Me?
Yeah. Go run your mile and shut the fuck up.
I ran 2.5 miles this morning, motherfucker.
Guess what I ain't doing? Running 2.5 miles. If I'm running 2.5 miles, you better have the boys in blue behind me.
This is banned from ringside.
Hey, everybody, we know there's tons of podcasts to listen to, so we appreciate the hell out of you taking the time out to listen to our podcast. We have some birthdays. Zach, Sam, goddamn. We have some birthdays. Ted DiBiase Jr. is 36. Keith Lee is 34. Okada's 31. Y2J is 48. Pete Dunne is 25. Billy Gunn is 55. Cowboy Bob Orton still alive. 68.
Jesus.
Ryback is 37. Peyton Royce is 26. Leo Rush is 24.
Yep.
Disco Inferno is 50. Tanahashi is 42. Sunil Singh is 34. Albert
Alive.
RIP.
Tensai is 46. Kalisto is 32.
Nobody's going to get RIP until YouTube comes out.
I'm just plugging little
Like I
things in
said,
there.
we appreciate you guys listening to our podcast. Sam, you can start up again.
Strike the music, Johnny.
Or
Sam's like, fuck. I'm so glad this hour's
Shock
over with.
City Studios.
Check.
For Soul Taco, for
Check.
JJ Twigs,
Check.
for FMB Eatery,
Check.
for Sam the Muller Mall,
Sorry,
for
Sam, I love you. Check.
Merman,
Mr. Murphy's in the
for
house.
Two
Check.
Beers, Zach
Check.
Coleman, for JCB. I
Go
am
Steelers!
Justin Beefer, and everybody boo the heels. And don't text while you're driving.
Why not? I can multitask.
Be cool. Wrap your tool.
It's that 9 to 5 time to feel alive. This is banned from ringside.
Everybody, listen to me. The Good Smart just told me to go subscribe. Yeah, try it again. Everybody go subscribe to the YouTube channel from the band from Ringside. The Good Smart says that he don't see you there. Let me try it again. BFR314 says hashtag boo the heels. But now in this case, we're doing YouTube. So the Good Smart says smash that subscribe button. Make sure that we get these likes. Make sure we get this subscription, please.
It's that 9 to 5 time to feel alive.